Yo, I think everybody in the country is in crash out mode right now. I think a lot of people has woken up and is waking up to all the BS that's been going on. You know what I mean? It's like things haven't been right since the pandemic. We saw everything that the powers to be, excuse me, we saw everything that the powers to be tried to do for the ones that's woke anyway. You know, get everybody in panic mode, then come out with a jab to get everybody. That was the fastest relief to anything that I have ever seen. You know, my mind is still boggled because for the people that was woke, I don't really like saying woke. For the people that just was using common sense, I don't think nobody, like any of us, went out to take that. You know what I'm saying? Some people had common sense and still took it. You know why? Because they was afraid of losing their jobs. This country put everybody at panic mode to the point that they told people they was gonna lose their jobs, they couldn't go back to work. All this nonsense. If you don't get it, you might die. All this BS. Now look, you don't hear a peep about the virus, and things have just been getting out of control. I seen so many TikToks of people talking about a civil war, like we need one. Do I think it's needed personally? Yes. I don't want to see necessarily a civil war, but I think it's time for people to start fighting. I think it's time for people to use violence if necessary. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry to say that because, the people that's on top, these billionaires, they have all this money. They have everything, more than enough. More than enough. 1% of the 1% can feed damn near everyone in the world forever. That's 1% of the 1% can feed everybody in the world forever. But yet, we're working, busting our ass. My body is done from busting my ass all my life working for these people. So we just supposed to go to work, keep going to work, clock out, clock in, clock out, come home, go to sleep, back up, do the same thing over again. They programming us to think that this is it. This is the way we supposed to live. Meanwhile, they taking vacations. They're buying luxurious things, sending their kids to the best schools. They got private tutors and chefs and all this land and just living a beautiful life. And meanwhile, we live right next door. See, we have no privacy for real, for real. Our houses are together. Some people houses they live on top of each other, like from the projects, buildings, and people think that this is it. This is just how it's supposed to be. Like I talk to my wife sometimes about this. Like, what I mean? She said before I came into her life, she never thought about any of this. Like she just said, I believe in God and I just want to go to work and take care of my family. I'm like, that's cool. But you never thought about anything, deeper, like why we have to do this? I mean, because if you think about it, everything that God gave us here on this earth is free. But they making us pay for energy and water and electricity and gas, all this stuff We're busting our ass just to keep the lights on. We busting our ass just to keep water. Buying food, fruits, and shit that grow off trees. We're really busting our ass for this stuff. You know what I mean? We're killing ourselves. You know what I mean? We working at these fucking big ass companies that's worth billions and billions of dollars, and we don't even get a small percentage of that. Oh yeah, you get a 401k and this, then the third, we'll match you, and yeah, healthcare, healthcare, like everybody should have healthcare. Do you know how much healthcare is, man? Yo, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous just to stay healthy, to go see a doctor. And I think most people is tired of this. It's time for this whole system to crumble. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to get religious or anything, but you know, a lot of people believe that Jesus will come back someday. If you look in Revelations, I believe, I don't want to misquote it. He said Jesus, when he do come back, he's not coming back to talk for like on some peaceful shit. No, he's coming back chopping heads off. So I say that to say, if you believe in Jesus, you're a follower of Jesus. If he's coming back on that note, that shows you right there that shit is fucked up and people not living right. If he's coming back with a sword, with vengeance, shouldn't you be getting prepared and be ready to fight with the person that you follow or the God that you follow, whoever, however you consider him? Because he's coming back swinging, chopping heads off. Yeah, it's people right here on this earth dying for what they believe in. But yet we sit back, us here in America, like everything dandy. Kick our feet up, we go to work, come back home, go to sleep, we watch the game. You know, we just, this is it. Meanwhile, these people are planning and thinking for us how they're going to keep us working, how they're going to keep us in fear. Because you think about it, it's all about fear. We only work and follow their rules because we're scared. If I don't do this, then I can't eat. If I don't do this, the lights gonna get cut off. If I don't do this, my kids can't go to this school. My kids can't have the best clothes and this, that, and the third. We all are afraid. And afraid of what? Didn't God tell us not to be afraid? Do y'all believe in God? I'm riding with God. I'm not afraid of these people. But I know that it takes more than one person to change this shit. And I believe that the time is coming real soon, man. It might take something big to happen. It might take something big to happen. You know, back in the day, you know, your Harriet Tubmans and all them, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people say she was made up. Well, even if let's say she was or she wasn't, didn't she fight for her freedom? Oh, y'all think we free right now? Y'all don't have a clue. See, the media got us all twisted, got our heads twisted, and everything is just all messed up. Our heads are messed up. We're living in so much fear, man, that they keeping us sleep. They keeping most people sleep. They don't want us to know the truth. And I'm just tired, man. I think most people is tired. It's time to stand up and fight, man. For real. What y'all waiting for? You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people going to look at this and say, well, what are you going to do? I'm only one person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you like this. If motherfuckers ready and they want to get ready, you know what I'm saying, First of all, you better do it on some secret shit, because they, you know what I mean, come tear down everything. But I'll be on the front line. I'll be on the front line with y'all. The question is you ready? I've been ready. This Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Woke and Ready. The name speak for itself, man.